If you want to avoid spending hundreds of dollars on poor boxing gloves and poor boxing gear in general, stick around because I've got some vital tips to ensure that you don't make those same costly mistakes. How's it going, everyone? Ash here from Fight Spirit Reviews, and today I'm going to educate you on how not to buy boxing gear, and in particular boxing gloves. So if you want to save some money and you want to save your hands, make sure you stick around. If you're an enthusiast of fight gear like myself, you've probably spent a lot of money on products that didn't suit your training and didn't suit your needs, only to slowly get closer to the gear that you've always wanted. But I'm here today to help you avoid those costly mistakes like we made with some great and helpful tips. Now, my first tip for today would be avoiding your big chain fitness and sports equipment stores. Firstly, if you're new to the sport of Muay Thai, boxing, MMA, karate, etc., or you just want to hit the boxing bag at home or at the gym, your first instincts are probably going to veer you to going to one of these shops. And while there definitely are some very good independent stores that really understand and cater to their clientele with the right products for the sports that they hold, unless they're combat specific focused, I'd probably recommend avoiding them. Now, I won't be mentioning names, but I recommend being a little bit of a rebel and start browsing for boxing gear at a legitimate combat sports store, or trying to find a well-recognized fight brand online. Tip number 2, which is my personal favorite, is avoiding poorly written and sponsored blogs that you find on the internet. This, in all honesty, is my absolute pet hate in the boxing gear industry. These little loathsome top 10 boxing gloves reviews and blogs that you find on Google are just my absolute biggest trigger when it comes to this industry. Now, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of fantastic blogs out there who have legitimate writers behind them with good first-hand experience when it comes to boxing gloves and boxing gear. But I can confidently say that around 90 to almost 99% of blogs out there are total rubbish. These phony blogs or articles will essentially give you a top 10 or a top list of boxing gloves with a handful of rubbish in it, only to give you, say, 1 or 2 legitimate boxing glove brands such as Winning, Hayabusa, Clado, things like that, where for the most part, you're probably not going to be in your budget to spend for your first set of gloves, and that's where they involve the other 5 or 9, which are absolute rubbish that cost anywhere from $10 to $50. Now, from there, once you're enticed to buy one of these phony gloves or one of these average gloves, is that they'll send you a link that takes you to Amazon to buy it. Then those bloggers or those articles, the people who write them, essentially get a little bit of a kickback from Amazon or maybe some other affiliates. Now, if they were a legitimate reviewer or a legitimate if they're a legitimate blogger or a legitimate article writer who have really good understanding and good knowledge of gloves, it wouldn't annoy me. But because there are so many BS illegitimate blogs out there with people trying to sell you the crappiest gear available, to me, it should almost be illegal. I really hate it, and it's my #1 pet peeve in the industry. Avoid it with all costs. Do your research and try and find blogs out there who have a lot of understanding about it, have a good deep knowledge when it comes to boxing gloves and boxing gear, just so you don't make that mistake of paying for gloves that simply won't last. And on top of this, I'm going to try and bring out a video soon just to go over on how terrible some of these blogs are and the products that they ask you to purchase, just so you can see what you're getting for your money. So please subscribe to my channel if you can't wait for that. Now, tip number 3 is look deeper into the 5-star reviews. Now, this tip is basically an extension of my last one in saying that don't just look at the shiny 5-star reviews and the amount of them. Make sure you look a little bit deeper at the feedback that the people are giving. Now, there are many boxing gloves out there that claim they're the best due to their vast amount of 5-star reviews, but just because some guy said these gloves are best doesn't mean they're the best suited for you. And my final tip of the day is ask me in the comments. If all else fails and you're still not sure, please let me know down in the comments below what it is that you're thinking of buying, and I will try and give you the best information I can to help you make the right purchase. So that way, if you're still a little bit confused, I can probably help guide you in the right direction. And that's it for today, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit about buying gear, what not to do when it comes to buying gear for, say, Muay Thai, MMA, boxing. All the rules apply here. And if you did learn a little bit, please subscribe to my channel. Please leave a like on the video and hit the notification bell for all my next videos. I also make other videos, again like this one, but also specific reviews to other products, so check them out as well. Until next time, legends, see you all soon.